SB27. Let's take a look at number 1. Samuel needs 233 feet of wood to build a fence, and the wood comes in lengths of 11 feet. So if one piece of wood is 11 feet and I need enough to make 233, I would think that this is a division problem. So I'm going to take 11 into 233. 11 does not go into 2, but it goes into 23 twice, and that would equal 22. When I subtract and bring down my 3, I get 13. 11 goes into 13 once, and it looks like I'm going to have a remainder of 2. But I can't probably buy pieces of wood, so I'm going to have to buy the whole thing, which means I'll need to round up. So Samuel will need 22 pieces of wood. So if I'm going to explain my answer, I'm going to talk about rounding up. When I divided 233 divided by 11, I got a remainder and rounded up. There we go. Let's take a look at B. Teresa needs twice as many feet of wood as Samuel. All right, if Samuel needed 233 and she needs twice as many, that's a multiplication problem. So I would get 466 is what Teresa needs. I'm going to take 466 and divide it by 11. See how many pieces of wood she'll need. It should be similar to 22, like it should be around 44. If I get something bigger than that or smaller, like way off, then I'll know I'm wrong. So let's see. 11 goes into 46 4 times, and that would be 44. And I would bring down my 6. 11 goes into 26 2 times. And I've got remainder 4 this time, which means I'm going to need 43 pieces of wood. I'm going to have to round up. So that's really close. 43, I said it should be around 22 doubled. That's really close. So I would say, I have to explain my answer again. So Teresa needs, I'm going to round up 43. 43 pieces of wood. I needed to round up with my remainder. Okay, let's take a look at number 2. 12 pounds of beans are distributed equally into 8 bags to give out at the food bank. Okay, I've got 8 bags. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bags. I got 8 bags of food and 12 pounds of beans. Okay, 1 pound, 2 pound, 3 pound, 4 pound, 5 pound, 6 pound, 7 pound, 8 pounds. That's 8 pounds. I still have 4 pounds left over. I could take half pounds. Half a pound, half a pound, half a pound, half a pound. I know that because I said if I have 4, 4 is half of 8. I'll just do halves, and that equals 1, 2, 3, 4. So it looks like I'm going to need 1.5 pounds. I'm going to divide just to be certain, just to make sure I'm right. I would go 8, 12 pounds of beans, yeah, divided by 12. That goes in once. Looks like that's 4. So the remainder is my numerator. The dividend is my denominator. I mean, the divisor, excuse me, is my denominator. And this would reduce to 1.5. So I'll go 1.5 pounds. All right, 5 friends share 3 bags of trail mix equally. We got 5 friends. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are people, in case you didn't know. 5 people, and I've got 3 bags of trail mix, and they're going to share it equally. How can I, It says, what fraction of a bag of trail mix does each friend get? Okay, I would take this bag and I would divide it into 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this person would get 1/5, 1/5, 1/5, 1/5, 1/5. I would do that with each bag. So if I have 3 bags and this person gets 1/5 of this bag, 1/5 of this bag, 1/5 of this bag, that's 1/5 and 1/5 and 1/5. They would get 3/5 of the bag of trail mix. 3/5, right? I have 3 bags of trail mix shared between 5 friends. They each get 3/5. Let's take a look at number 4. Zoe has 5 cucumbers she grew in her garden. She wants to share them equally among 4 of her neighbors. Okay, so she's got 5 cucumbers and she wants to share it equally among 4 neighbors. Okay. How many cucumbers will each neighbor receive? All right, if I've got 5 cucumbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I've got 4 people, 1, 2, 3, 4. I would take this cucumber and divide it into 4. 1, 2, 3. And this person would get 1/4 and 1/4 and 1/4 and 1/4. So I would take all 5 cucumbers and divide them into fourths. Or I would take my 5, divide it by 4, which means that the first number would be, if I was looking at a division problem, it would go on the inside and the second number would go on the outside. But if it was a fraction, first number would go on top, second number would go on the bottom, 5/4. And that would reduce, I would pull a 4 out of here, minus 4 over 4 would give me 1 whole and then 1/4 left over. And if you are hooking in for the answers, I will zoom out for you. And this is what we have for 27, SB27.